So this morning it's a really wet, miserly, emotional day. There's like a white veil, foggy. This is part of the eclipse. This is part of the energy. I've been looking today at the sound healing frequencies that exist within this particular planetary alignment, and they really are very, very dissonant, and yet stuck right out on the far side is Neptune with this D sharp E flat, and this is the one we have to hone in on. I get it now. It's the icy oldest emotions. So I've bought a small keyboard and a speaker to try and explain these, but I just want to make a little plea at the beginning. If there's anybody out there who is an app designer, my guides want me to help create an app for healers which uses sound frequencies. So basically it will show you the current position and alignment of all of the planets that affect your body, and you will be able to switch on areas that will show you the chord clusters of dissonance or harmony that exist at that moment, so that you can understand how this works. So if there are any app designers out there, or people who would like to fling some money in, I'm ready. So the clustering at the moment is very, very complicated. You've got Jupiter, this G, expanding the Sun, E. Now this is lovely and harmonious. But in that same area, we've also got Ceres. So now we're beginning to get D sacral, E solar plexus, G. Now we've also got Pluto, and that's your spine, your vertebrae. So they're here. We've got C sharp, we're beginning to get a very warm sound, but on top of that we've got G sharp and Mercury. It's a very dissonant clustering, really squashing together. And oh sorry, we've also got Saturn. So let me add Saturn, which is F. It's a very deep, watery emotion. Let me bring it a bit higher for you to hear. Might need to turn it up a bit. I was trying not to blast it too much. That got a bit excited, see, with that moment. You get this clustering, okay? I'm just going to pause a minute while a van goes by. It's obviously a reminder every day at the moment that vans, but it's a nice trembling, flashing, orange, sacral. Remember, this orange D is where you've got to pull your consciousness down. So we've got that. Now let's go back. That is a muddy cluster, okay? Now, out on its own are your molecules. They're out further in Sagittarius, so they're sitting all alone, and they really are isolated, okay? Now, the really big part is the other end. So we've got the moon and that's the A. That's going to be, the A is going to be the intuition, the pull of the moon's lunar eclipse. That's tugging next to the Gaia energy of Uranus. That's a B. This is a lovely pull. I've always loved these two notes. I've composed music using them. There's something about that lean that's clean, whereas the others are very dark cluster. So we've got that. We've also got in that mix, which is now where this gets a bit mucky, we've got Chiron, which is the note in between them. Ooh! Yeah, you think of that clustering against that lower. So, take out Chiron for the moment. It's the nervous system, and it's needed to put these in, but it's not the main purpose. So, we need to add in Neptune. That's quite a beautiful thing with Venus F sharp. So we've got B, A, F sharp, D sharp. It's kind of a B7 chord, but it's got that little. But this is much more harmonious, these emotional centers. The missing one, which is clustered in with the emotional centers missing, are the D of the sacral and the F of the lower heart. But these can't emerge yet. So what you're really dealing with at the moment is not the wiring together of the two hearts, but is the cleansing of your higher heart. So your F sharp, cleansing dark old emotions in a very harmonious way. That's why I said this eclipse, while being quite stressful for people, is actually, in terms of the healing process, it's about reasserting new ways of dealing with upper emotions, higher level emotions, frequencies of consciousness, intuition, higher heart processing. And some people coming in at the moment for sound healings, recently heart chakra's been rising, and it's all around this intuition area. So there's a lot going on emotionally, and it's something which we all need to face. It's not going to be tough. There's a veil. We can lift this veil if we just focus on it. So my suggestion would be to consider pieces of music around the chord of B7 is clearly very important, but B, E flat, D sharp, F sharp pieces of music, music in the key of A, especially if you're doing A major, you'll then pull in the C sharp of the spine. So I will try and see if I can create a melody to help this and record it in time, but there's something going on at the moment where I'm kind of being told that while I'm giving you information, this is a lunar eclipse journey that we've got to go on alone, because look, I want to hold everyone's hand and help them through everything, but there are some parts of a journey that we have to make alone, and I really do want to. I'm here to help, but we'll see. I'll ask for a melody. If they give me a melody, it'll be there to help you, and I'll record it. But for now, think about that beautiful with that nasty little Chiron just coming in to wire it into your body. So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope it's helpful. I don't do the sound healing ones, and as I say, any apps people out there that want to help me make an app, get in contact on my email if you're a designer or if you got the cash. Wassail.